Good morning, everyone. And my name's Pete Wilkinson, the new Managing Director of Esri UK, and it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you here today to our annual conference. This is our 10th year at the QE2 Conference Centre, so I'm sure for some of you it's welcome back, and for others it may be welcome for the first time. But whichever it is, we're really pleased you've been able to join us here today. Now, as well as everyone here in this main plenary room, we're also streaming this to a couple of other relay rooms within the building, so welcome to people there as well. And we're also live streaming online, so again, if you're joining us on that live stream, welcome to you as well. Now, believe it or not, I've been attending Esri UK conferences for over 20 years, and during that time, there's obviously been a huge amount of change, not least audiences of a couple of hundred people compared to nearly 4,000 people joining us here and online today, which is amazing. But for me, a lot of the key ingredients that make a successful conference were just as relevant when I started attending these conferences as they are today. And for me, an Esri UK conference is about four key things. It's about our people, my amazing colleagues from Esri UK, many of whom are here today and really keen to meet you. It's about our technology, ArcGIS, that so many of you are using in the most exciting and inspiring ways. It's about our partners, and many of our partners are here today in the expo outside this room, and we'd love you to go and talk to them and see how they can help you. But most importantly, today is about you. It's about our customers, our user community. We want you to have a really enjoyable and valuable day. We want you to talk to us. We want you to talk to our partners. We want you to learn about our technology. But most importantly, we want you to talk to each other. You all share similar challenges in using and deploying ArcGIS. You also work in a whole variety of different industries and sectors. And sometimes by working together and talking to each other, we can get a huge amount of value. Now, as I said, as well as talking to each other, I also really want you to talk to my colleagues from Esri UK. We love talking about GIS. In fact, some people say we probably talk a bit too much about it, but we'd love to learn more about what you're doing as well, and find out how we can help you. Now, throughout the day, there's Esri UK experts sharing their knowledge and experience on a wide range of topics. So we've got the Customer Expo on the first floor, we've got the Tech Zone on the 5th floor, we've got learning services workshops running throughout the day, and if failing all of that, we'd love to see you at the drinks reception at the end of the closing plenary later on. And the other group of people I want you to meet today are our partners. These are the organisations that complement our ecosystem and extend what we do. They offer domain expertise, solutions, data, services, and as I say, they complement Esri UK. Please take advantage. There's a whole bunch of them in the expo outside this room, so please meet with them and understand how they can help you too. Now, this conference is also the perfect chance to learn about our technology, which continues to advance. The transformation in ArcGIS and IT in general from, well, when I first started attending these conferences is quite remarkable. But we continue to invest in the platform, we continue to leverage the latest technology, and there's lots of things you'll hear about today which I think are really exciting and things you can take away from the event. So we've superpowered our desktop GIS, ArcGIS Pro, so you can now undertake even more sophisticated geospatial and statistical analysis. And if you are still an ArcMap user, and I know there's very many of you, then we've also got support materials and learning materials to help you make that transition to ArcGIS Pro and make it as seamless as possible. We continue to deliver new capabilities through ArcGIS Online and now give you software as a service that closely rivals the desktop tools. We fully embrace the cloud. So Esri's managed cloud services is actually the fastest growing part of our business. And along with ArcGIS Online, it allows you to actually focus on using GIS rather than worrying about the IT and the installation and management of the associated infrastructure. We've created the Living Atlas, and you'll hear a lot more about that later this morning. But that's curated base maps and analytics that you can bring right into your own workflows and tools for free. And it's all available there today. And we've also introduced lots more capabilities around digital twins, knowledge graphs, game engines, virtual reality, data science, artificial intelligence, much, much more. But as excited as I do get about that, I'm going to leave that to the experts. And Mark Wells, our new CTO, and his team will be back on stage later this morning to tell you more about it. So, what do we bring all of this together? Esri UK's people, our technology, our partners, and the collective expertise and skills in this room. Well, for me, that's when it gets really, really exciting. We understand the importance of location. We know that GIS gives us a framework for sharing content and ideas, not only within our organisations, but with each other, between organisations. And as I said, when we start to share information between different sectors and industries, that's when we can get the most value. And that collaboration is absolutely key if we're going to solve some of the biggest challenges we face on our planet and in our local communities. The theme of the conference last year was climate change and the drive towards net zero. But there's many, many other challenges we face around energy, biodiversity and habitat loss, safety and security, inequality, population growth. Now, GIS can help and is helping with all of those challenges, but by working together, we can achieve even more. We can give governments, policymakers and stakeholders the information they need to make better and more informed decisions. And I hope throughout the day today, you'll see lots of examples where different organisations are not only doing their bit for their own business, but they're working with other people to actually make a bigger benefit.